What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we are going to be comparing probably the two strongest asymmetric solids on the current market, the Roto Grip X Cell and the Motiv Evoke. Before we get into any of the detail, guys, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. If you want to order any of the bowling balls in the video or these brand new ball spinners that DH Lab made for me, one of them says subscribe, one of them has my name on it with the colors of my channel, link down below in the description. Please help me out. If you want to buy one of these ball spinners, use that link. It helps me tremendously. I'm not wearing a jersey in today's video, but if you like any of the jerseys or my merch or anything, coolwake.com, promo code Napoles10. So if you want to see any more in-depth information between these balls, there's going to be links in the description for each of these balls' ball reviews, except for the Evoke, because I didn't actually shoot a full review. So we'll go a little bit more in depth with this one. And the one thing that I do want to say is that the layouts are going to be different on these balls because I went with a different layout from now going forward with all my asymmetrical balls. I've noticed that all my asyms were tending to roll a little bit too soon, so I went with a little bit longer of a pin to pap, and I'll go over that right now. This is my normal tester layout that it was before, being 30 by 4.5 by 30. This is my new layout. It's going to be 60 by 5 by 30 or by 35. And so this is the layout that I'm going to be using going forward for my asymmetrical balls, just because I want something that's not going to hook so early and it's going to shape a little bit more down lane. So guys, let me know in the comments, right? This is my first cross-brand comparison that I'm doing. Let me know which companies you want to see compared against each other. This one here is Roto Grip versus Motiv. I have another one that's going to be 900 Global versus Hammer, and another one that's Motiv versus Hammer. But let me know which kind of comparisons you guys want to see. We'll see you here on lane 63 on a fresh, typical house shot. All right, guys, first shot of the video here. We're going to start in the XL, and then we will work our way into that Evoke. Oh, I think I really came over that one, but you're gonna notice that the XL is going to shape more than that Evoke, even though it has a stronger layout on it. I'm gonna reset this 10 pin and make a better shot because that was not my best first shot, and then we'll get into the Evoke after a few shots with the XL. All right, easy move off that last shot, just throw it better. Obviously that is easier said than done. Let's see if we can make a better shot here. That's a much better shot. Yeah, that was a much better shot. And like I said, you're gonna notice that this XL outshapes that Evoke by a lot, even though the Evoke has a longer pin to pap. So we'll throw one more from there with the XL just to confirm, and then we'll get into that Evoke. All right, same spot, same everything, still in the XL. See if we can't repeat that, and then we'll get into the Evoke. There we go, nice tap of the 10 pin. So now I'm gonna switch my thumb out into the Evoke. Then we're gonna throw the shot from the same spot. We're gonna see what the differences are gonna be. And then after a few shots, we'll figure out which situations I think I would use one versus the other, and ultimately my opinion on which one I think is the better ball. All right, guys, so this is gonna be the first shot that you guys watch me throw with this Evoke, and there's two things I wanna highlight on this ball. One is that it's a 5-inch pin versus a 4.5-inch pin, so it's gonna flare a little bit less. And also my mass bias is in my thumb instead of kicked out to the side, so it should promote it to be a little bit smoother overall, not quite as violent down lane. So we're gonna go to the same spot that we just came off of with the XL and see what this looks like here. So I definitely missed in, of course. So we're gonna reset the rack and throw a shot from that same spot and really project it right a little bit. Even off that miss in, I can still see how much earlier and smoother this Evoke feels than that XL. All right, same spot. Let's just make sure we project this to the right a little bit more. Oh, there we go. But you can see way smoother than the XL. I'm gonna move my feet like maybe 2 right off that. I was at 30 with the XL. I'm gonna go to 28 with my feet to start with the Evoke, and I think that from there I should be able to get a little bit more flush in the pocket. All right, I thought that last shot was really good. I just think that it was a little bit too early, a little bit too smooth. I did strike, but it's not a strike that's very conducive to repetition. So let's just move to right with our feet here and make a really good shot. That should be flush. There we go. I think that is the really good spot for that Evoke. So if you ask me, if you came up to me right now and said, Lewis, when would you throw the XL versus the Evoke? I think that if there was more volume, I would throw the Evoke. If there was already a lot of friction on that higher volume pattern, I would also throw the Evoke because the XL definitely pops more down lane. And if I was bowling just on a house shot, I think that the XL might be a better option than the Evoke for house specifically. But for those sports shots where there is maybe a little bit of bounce, longer pattern, more volume, I think I would lean more towards that Evoke. So I'll throw a few more shots with each, and then we'll see, you know, if my mind gets changed at all. All right, move back left here a little bit in the XL. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, oh my God. That XL just shapes so much more than the Evoke, and with a stronger layout. So if those layouts were the same, that XL would shape even more. I think that that shot just solidified everything that I said about what I think about these balls. House shot, XL. Sport shot, more volume. Keep it more in front of me, Evoke for sure. Throw one more with that Evoke and then we'll wrap up this video. Do you see that? All right, back into the Evoke for the last shot of the video. Let's end it here on a banger. Yeah, for sure. These two bowling balls are both asymmetrical solids, and that's where the similarities end, because they are two completely different motions. Evoke, keep it in front of you. It's a really good, strong, early rolling ball with the weaker layout, keep in mind. And that XL just wants to clear the fronts, wants to produce way more shape down lane. So guys, let me know in the comments, did you like this comparison between Roto Grip and Motiv? Why not? We'll see you on the next one. Dude, that Evoke is so strong.